Hey guys. Okay, so what we're going to do here is a tale of two attacks. This is going to be two attacks against the same base. One's going to be somebody else in my clan, and one is going to be me. Now both of these are both good solid attacks. I want to discuss a little bit. We discuss a lot of warring, but I want to discuss some of the very intricate strategies sometimes involved and how just a spell here and a placement there can mean the difference between winning and losing. So this is one my clan mate did. He went full dragons, triple rage with a level 10 barbarian, and he has clan troops. I note he has clan troops because this is important later, and I believe that there is it's a dragon and a max balloon in there. So we're just gonna watch here. See how he kind of spreads down in this corner? Now, while that gets you the town hall pretty easily, one thing that's very important to note is that town halls have quite a bit of HP. Like, it's not easy to just down them. So all the while when you're on that town hall, you've got an air defense that's sitting there picking at you, which weakens your overall team. Also, by going triple rage, he really pushed himself out there to try to do max damage, but not really longevity. I don't quite understand the placement of the clan troops quite at the top. On that one, I thought that was a little odd. I would have probably dropped mine quicker. But yeah, and his dragons were basically gonna burn out because he only had so much. Also, the placement of them where he did to the right has kind of left that last air defense right there just kind of sitting there picking them off. And that's the problem. So now we can we'll speed this one up just a little bit more. And as he comes in to try to finish it off, there you go. So, I mean, it's a solid attack, 93%, 2 stars. We needed to clean it up. So we're going to see the exact same attack here. And this is me. Now, I have a level 7 barbarian. I'm running 2 rage, 1 heal. I have dragons. You also know I have no clan castle troops, which I really didn't like, but I apparently chose a wrong time to war, so I wasn't able to actually get the troops. So I was going to have to really be strategic because I've got a barbarian which is 3 levels lower. I only have 2 rage instead of 3. And I'm going to be missing my clan castle troops. So let's go ahead and speed her up here until we start. Now you'll notice I dropped all my dragons in a group right there. The idea was to make sure that it gets behind and gets the blower. The first rage comes there. Now you notice how very few of the dragons are actually on town hall right now. Like, just a couple of them are sitting there cleaning it up while everything else is kind of going through and cleaning everything else up. That second air defense up there just got eaten. Here, the group where things were kind of getting beat up and taken out, we raged there. I used my Barbarian King there to try to keep the dragons on track and actually attacking something that's relevant. But so you'll notice, because we were able to get through earlier, and plus, I don't know if you guys caught it earlier, there was a heal spell that got dropped pretty much shortly after the first rage, which meant that almost all of that damage that the air defense did got negated. So while I wasn't able to clear through as quickly, I had more dragons to clear with. So my second rage actually just had a lot more pop behind it. And as you can see, I mean, at this point we're kind of here in cleanup mode. There's one wizard tower left, but we'll converge on that. And now these slow guys are all here in cleanup mode. We get surprised here by some skeletons, which we decide to eat. And then boom, done. 100%. And part of that, again, was just simply having the right composition. I am not a big fan of triple rage unless you're going for a very specific goal. Like, let's say you're attacking like the number 1, number 2, number 3 or something, and you are just trying to make a beeline for their town hall, and you're just trying to 1-star it, just to make sure you get the credit. I could see a triple rage in that situation, but if you're looking to 100% a base, triple rage is not usually going to be your friend, because you're overall going to be taking, you'll be mitigating more damage. So even with a lower king and fewer troops, I was able to get through primarily because of that heal. And I want to go back through again and actually point out exactly where that heal came in. Because to be honest with you, I forgot to point it out when it hit. So you'll also notice, by the way, that when I started right here, there were a couple of things, but they were just out of range of this air defense. So the first couple of things that we killed, all we were getting hit by was that archer tower. So now there, we start to see... Now, as soon as this guy started attacking, this is where we rage, because we want to get through to that air defense as quickly as possible. And there's the heal right there. The heal that's right there that basically kept a dragon fully alive. This dragon right here, the one with the low red bar, was being shot at by the air defense. The heal was able to keep it alive and thus keep it as a viable attacker. And eventually, obviously, it's going to die, but it was still there to be able to take some more damage and dish out some more death. And then the second rage, when we dropped it there, made sure that we pushed through all that, get through that as quickly as possible to get that air defense down, and then you guys saw the rest of the attack. But that heal was important, and the placement of the troops is really important. You've got to be careful about, like, what are your troops going to get hung up on? What exactly is going to be your issue? And that town hall, while it was there, was both a blessing and a curse, because you're like, well, I know I'm going to 1-star this base. Well, yeah, I know I'm going to 1-star this base. But if I've got 5 or 6 of my dragons tied up over there, that's not going to do me a whole lot of good. They're just going to get shot at. So remember that when you're 100%ing a base, it's definitely a marathon and not a sprint. So, and your placement is important. Make sure that you look at those air defenses and you're like, okay, what's the radius on it? How far can it shoot? Can I take things out before it gets there? Because an archer tower, frankly, the damage on a dragon is fairly minimal. I mean, it's there, but you can sit there and take a little bit from it, especially early on. It's once they're in the air defense range that you really have to push through, and you have to get those rages, and you have to get through to everything as quickly as possible. So you'll notice, I mean, we both came in similar place, but he went a little more south than I did. And I knew my dragons would get over there. It was just a matter of making sure that we had cleared out basically the first air defense, or at least working on it before the rest of the dragons hit it. So that's it. That's our tale of 2 attacks today. This has been Scott Gerhardt for the Gamers Dome. We'll catch you next time. Bye. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. We put out awesome new content all the time. So the most important thing you can do is click here to subscribe. If you love gaming and just want to see all the newest videos we have out, go ahead and click here. If all you really care about is just this game, click up here to see everything we've done for it. And if there's another specific game you're looking for, we have a few listed here that you can click on. But make sure you check out our homepage because we're adding new videos and new games all the time. This is Scott Gerhardt for the Gamers Dome. Keep playing, everyone.